So guys, as I said, we're going to talk about tires today and review a couple. Here we have the what we refer to as the old standby. It is a Pirelli MT16. Great tire, wears good, lasts a long time, you know, has its ups and downs, of course, as anything does, but yeah. One of the reasons why the MT16 works so well is the carcass is very, very soft. It's not very stiff tire. This is good and bad. With a tube type setup or a bib mouth setup, this is a great tire. If you want to run tubeless, I've experienced that this is not a good tire for that situation. Part of the problem with the MT16 is because of the soft carcass, it rips a lot. A lot of guys have problems with this. It's not really a problem with a heavy-duty tube or a bib mouse, because with the heavy-duty tube, you just pull it back off. You can put a tire patch, not a tube patch, but a tire patch. You can get those at places like Tractor Supply and stuff like that on the inside and return to running it quite successfully. Like I said, the compound is actually a harder compound, so it digs into the dirt fairly well. It does not turn real well. These knobs out here are they just don't have any flex to them, so they don't turn very well. On hard pack stuff, they're just not very good at all. But on intermediate and rocky and rooty stuff, they're a great tire. Like I said, they last a long time. Another issue with this tire, we'll see if you can see it. Inside the tire, it starts to delaminate rather quickly. This tire only has about 1-2 races on it, and it's completely delaminated in there, as you can see. You know, through the slime of me trying to run it tubeless, but you can see all the ropes from the actual bias plies kind of just hanging out there. So, you know, that being said, that is an issue. You also can see the numerous cuts in this tire. There's one right here that you can clearly see that is all the way through the tire. I mean, so that's an issue. But like this tire on Aaron's bike here is in good shape. He believe has 1 2-hour race and a J-Day style race at a sand track too on this tire. As you can see, it's worn off a little bit, but it still performs very, very well. Over here we have the Pirelli Mid-Soft. Now this tire is kind of really is not very good on roots and rocks. I'm not going to lie to you. Also has the soft carcass, but doesn't seem to cut quite as bad, but also a lot more than another tire. This tire is phenomenal in loam, sand, any soft material. I would say it's more of a soft tire than it is a mid-soft tire. The other thing is this tire has hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours on it. It's my practice tire, and it's barely even worn off. I mean, this tire lasts forever. This tire literally is 2 years old, and I've used it for practice on my track. As you can see, my track is fairly sandy. I do use it out in the woods and stuff like that, and on gravel roads, and it holds up mint. I mean, this thing never wears out. You know, it's, you know, much like a Maxxis, but the Maxxis, the casing tends to break down and feels like you have flat all the time. This Mid-Soft does not do that. If you're in the loamy area or like a sandy area and you ride sandy all the time, this tire is great. I mean, you could literally ride a whole season on one of these tires and not have a problem. I've ridden numerous races on this tire, actually. Like I did last week's J-Day, which was just a mud fest, and it was great. I've done a couple sand races on this tire, and like I said, I've practiced on this tire for almost 2 years now. Okay. This here is what we're going to talk about. That's the new thing, you know. It's fairly starting to gain some speed in New England. This is a V rubber. and it is a tacky compound. Now what basically this is a knobby that has Trials rubber compound on it, but a very stiff carcass, okay? So this is going to handle like a Trials tire up here, nice and soft and move around, and and it has nice soft edges on it, and but it has a stiff carcass on it. So this is I'm going to try this running tubeless this weekend at Tuxedo Ridge Netra race, and you know, run like maybe 5 pounds in it, in the tire, and see how that does, But this is kind of the new thing, so we're going to have an update after the race, to see how this works out. I don't think that this tire will last very long. I think it will be a one race and done kind of thing. But we're going to see, and they kind of told me that too. So, in fairness, these tires aren't very expensive either. None of these tires really are very expensive. The local moto shop, you can probably pick these up somewhere at $90. I mean, that's fairly expensive. And same with the MT16. And I don't know what these are going to cost at the local shop yet, but I'm guessing right around the $80, $90 mark. Same basic price point. So they all should be pretty good. And like I said, this tire is super, super gummy and soft, and it should be a great New England tire for racing. I don't think I would use it for a New England trail tire. To be honest with you, for New England trail tires, I would probably stick with a tube, heavy-duty tube, and the MT16. Or if you, like I said, you ride more sand, I would go with the mid-soft, because it's just a phenomenal lasting tire, And so don't feel free to comment and subscribe, and like I said, we'll have the update to this, and and see where it goes, how it runs tubeless, how it holds up tubeless. And that, by the way, is the True TU Bliss BLISS kit that is in this rim. I've run the same on the front. I ran the same in this, and have had not very good luck with this, with the True Bliss system. But yeah, like I said, we're going to try this out and see how it goes, and we'll let you know. All right, thank you for watching.